Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Creeper World IXE, I think it is, IXE. This game will be coming out on December 12th. I got an early press key, and we're just going to have some fun with it. I've been playing this off camera for the last couple of days, and I got fairly into the story. I think I'm about halfway through all the missions, possibly. I'm not sure, but I have completed quite a number of them. There's also some other modes, like there's tangent missions and demo missions, so you can replay the demo stuff if you want to mess around with that. Tangent missions, I'm guessing, I don't know what that is or what that's in reference to. It's just, I guess, a separate set of missions that folks can opt to do. There's also colonies, which I'm guessing are custom-made maps that other players have created. So you can create maps, upload them to the database or whatever, and then you can play. You could also download and play others that others have created. So that's cool. Editor here. I have not messed with that yet. There's also a map generator. So you can choose the number of enemies, low, medium, high. Also how many ships you start with, minimal, normal, or maximum. This could be expanded a bit more. I remember in Particle Fleet Emergence, which is another game that this developer developed, which was more like a space kind of thing. There were a lot more options in that one. I could choose which enemies, how many of them are there, the map size. This seems to be very like sort of dumbed down. So I'm hoping to see possibly some kind of change to this in the future. Okay, so I guess with that being said, we'll jump into the story. And if you click on the planet or the sun that you're at, you'll go back to the world map, and this loops around. So here I am at Elysium, and I think I started at Cerro down here, and I worked my way up. And I'm on my way to this planet here, and to do that, you just click on the system and you kind of jump to it. And then you click on the planet at that location. You can choose to play it if you want to. But I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I want to replay one that I've already played because I am familiar with what's there. And there's a little bit of chemistry in this game too, in the sense that you can actually pick up certain chemicals or say material and then combine them, and it creates something different, which is, it takes some getting used to. In this particular mission, Elysium has a couple of conversions, so I think we'll play that one. So I'll hit play and then restart it. Alright, so I am by no means a good speedrunner. I've seen the high scoreboard, and there's like 5 or 6 other people playing this right now, and their times are way better than mine. I'm sure there's like a meta to how to complete each level, because it's more of a puzzle than anything, but still. So I'm going to skip the dialogue and just jump right into it. You've got a command ship called the Apex. This is the thing that you're trying to keep alive. In typical Creeper World fashion, you've got some kind of headquarters building or ship or something that you're trying to protect. And for those of you that don't know anything about Creeper World, it's essentially, I'd hesitate to use the word tower defense, because it's not like a group of enemies is coming at you and you're trying to stop them. Your enemy is the creeper, which is a giant blob, which will be created from these emitters and will be sort of taking over the map slowly but surely. And you and your ships have to try and stop that from happening, as well as complete other mission objectives. Like, for example, in Creeper World IXE, there are these IXE cores, and that's the whole objective, is you have to capture those, all of them, and then complete other objectives and move on. And if you ever get stuck, there's a cool little help menu up in the upper right.
You have been dispatched by ODN to liberate worlds seized by the treacherous IXE. Visit worlds, destroy the IXE cores, and collect artifacts along the way. Pan the map by pressing the right mouse button, select a ship from the inventory, and place. The Apex ship serves as the central hub of your operation.
As much as I like that, there are a couple of topics that are missing from that video tutorial area. Like, I was messing around with the random map generator, and there's like the dark something or other that you get, and I couldn't find it anywhere in the unit section.
The Apex ship serves as the central hub of your operation.
So there's a couple of things I think are still missing from that, but again, the game hasn't been released yet. So the first thing you do is you spawn in your command ship. I'm going to go ahead and unpause it. And some helpful tooltips kind of pop up. This is creeponium liquid. It contains embedded creeper. When you dig it, creeper is released. Creeper is bad. Creeper is the blue stuff that will be spawned from these emitters, and you're trying to stop that. So digging for these gems, while good, will also release the creeper in this case. So good things for you, these gems. In the demo version of the game, if I remember correctly, by collecting a gem, you get to pick an upgrade, like attack speed or energy. It seems like the developer changed that in favor of a flat upgrade for everything. So like you'll get like 20% more power across the board with one gem. And then if you get another one, it's another 20%. So the more gems you collect, just the more powerful you get overall. That's one big change I've noticed between this full version and the demo version. I'm going to go ahead and control click to undig that. And you're going to be digging down. This green pixelated stuff is energy. That's just temporary energy that you pick up that's sort of just stored until you need it. This tech module will unlock new ships for you. Over the course of the campaign, you unlock more ships to add to your arsenal down here. So you only start with a couple in the beginning, but as you go from level to level to level, your fleet kind of builds and you have access to more things. And when you revisit a prior mission, you go back to what you would have had you been playing it for the first time. I unlocked way more than this in my current playthrough, but this is what I have going into it. So I'm going to put down some of these power things. They connect to the land here and they will generate power for me. This green bar in the very top is power production. I want to keep that full so that I can continue building things, because your command ship is the one supplying power to all of your ships, to other buildings and different things like that. So it's very important to keep power up if you can. I'm going to unpause it, and the reason why that bar just went down is because a whole bunch of power just went to creating these power generators over here. They can be destroyed, so you kind of have to protect them too. And looking around, I'm noticing there's some creeper on the surface of this water. If you hover over something on the bottom right, you'll see it says water down there. And this is like land, and this is creeponium, and this is sulfur. So depending on what you hover over, you'll see that bottom right descriptor change. And this thing seems to be throwing creeper rather, onto this water. So I need to kind of be proactive about stopping that. I'm going to put down a couple of ships, and different ships do different things. This particular this gunship has both a missile and I guess a cannon attached to it. These smaller ones just have a cannon. So yeah, I'll build these first. And it's not enough just to build these ships. As they attack, they lose power internally. So your mothership has to continuously supply them with power as they continue shooting. Another thing to really worry about, there are some enemies like this phantom emitter. They actually shoot balls, like these white electricity balls out, and if they explode, creeper explodes everywhere. So I need to build this particular ship, the coil ship. It's an anti-phantom thing, so I'm going to build 2 of those as well. And it's important not to build too much too quickly, because you can only build, rather than split out your construction across 15 ships, it's better to do it across a couple, because you'll guarantee to have those couple done. Whereas with 15, it takes a lot longer. Maybe I made the mistake here of building 3 ships. I only should have done maybe 1 or 2 to start with. All right. So we're just kind of waiting for these to be built. Some other things, there's an ore miner. Okay, so down here is this AC core, and this will generate this pink pixelated stuff. You can mine that with an ore miner if you get down there. And there's a second resource right next to your power called AC, anti-creeper. And a particular ship uses that against the creeper. So this maker is one such ship that does that. Okay, now these red pixels, that means that I am now arming these ships and they should start firing. Okay, so I think we're good there. Let's get a digger ship going once these coil ships are done. The digger just does what it says, it digs. And I'm going to go ahead and dig to this tech module. So your question, out of drill core, deep among the swarm in this game, which one is the most addicting? See, that's the thing. They're all different games. I like them for different reasons. Drill core is like you're going down digging and mining, and there's a permanent progression kind of thing for a run. Whereas this one is just mission to mission to mission to mission to mission. That deep among the swarm is like a tactical move troops around. I can see the similarities there. I guess it depends on what mood I'm in. Both of those other games are more roguelite-ish, whereas this game is just more complete the mission in the time allotted. But in the campaign, like I said, you will be building your fleet over time. Okay, so I got this tech module down here, which gave me something. I think it might have been these dusters down here. I don't remember. Alright, so the phantoms are about to shoot. And are my coil guns prepared for that? I believe so. They're built. It looks like they're being supplied with red pixels. Hopefully they're going to be ready in time. So this thing down here, okay, there's 3 of them got shot out. These things will shoot at those, and anything that I don't shoot down will erupt into creeper, which is bad. Okay. So we stopped that. We need to stop this thing from shooting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss that. And I'm going to dig in this direction. Underneath to this. And let's go ahead and get that digger going. I'm going to put it on a slighter, faster speed to get this moving. Typically a bad idea if you're up against the clock, which you typically are, because the longer you let the creeper do its thing, the more of an uphill battle that you'll have. Alright, let's get more of this out. I don't want to dig out this green because my capital ship can get to that. But I can also expand the terraforming size. I can adjust this bar in the upper right, and that increases the bar at which I'm digging something, which is cool. So maybe I'll do something like that so my ship can get down here and I can get access to this thing here. And only certain ships can dig as well. Let's make a area wide enough for this digger to get in there. I can also scoop up this water and then dump it out later with these dusters, which I'll show you in a little bit. There's a lot of chemistry going on in this particular mission. If you look on the right-hand side, you'll see there's creeponium, there's oil, there's creeper eater liquid, there's boomzine, pixelium, acid, sulfur, and water, and they all make different things. So, like, you can combine, like, elements and material in this game to do some really cool things. Okay, so I think I got that dug out. So let's get a, that's what this nullifier is. It will destroy any such enemy structures that are emitting things. So I'm going to build one of them so I can get rid of this. And I'm about to get another upgrade gem. Okay, so I'm at 20% in the upper left-hand corner here. I want to try and get more of those. I want to dig this one up, but like I said, there's creeponium there that will create creep over time. That's the next thing I'll probably try and liberate. In the meantime, I've got some power, so let's go ahead and build some more ships. Build these small ones. These cryon ships can dig, and they shoot these frozen shot ball things that will sort of clump the creeper together, making them easier to destroy. We don't have anti-creeper yet, so this maker here is kind of useless to me. I'm going to go ahead and build more of these. We'll go 1, 2. I think that's what this tech module actually unlocked. 2 more of those. Alright, let's go ahead and move this nullifier within range of that. Alright, so that is no longer making this nasty creeper. So I'm going to come over here with my ships and kind of just finish this off. And then I'll dig out this water. Ooh, that was close. Let's go ahead and move this further down. And let's prep for this area here. Okay, so we got most of it. Let's go ahead and dig out this water. Now this water will actually be stored, and once I build the appropriate ship, you'll see that. And there's even physics in this game, so if you kind of like dig out a hole, you'll see the water kind of flowing down there. Alright, let's get into position here. And this is why my time sucks. I should be pausing it. I should be like issuing orders and then playing. I play casually. I don't care. Okay, so let's go ahead and move these ships within range of this stuff, and then we'll start digging that out. The music's nice and chill. I like it. Shouldn't be copyrighted. Alright, where are these? Oh, this is bad. Okay, so there's actually, I don't think I can handle 3 of them with 1. Nope, I can't. Okay, now we're going to pause it because crap is about to hit the fan. I hate it when they change direction on me. I'm going to move these guys up so they don't get destroyed. Let's move that one up as well. Oh, that one's going to die. Let's move that up. That's alright. It's only temporary creeper. We can destroy it and it'll go away. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get back down there, finish it off, and continue doing what we were doing. The issue with this level is that it only gives you 2 of those coil ships. So when it shoots 3 like that, unless you've got both of your coil ships in range of it, one of them is going to get through because one can only handle at most 2, from what I've experienced anyway. Let's get back down there. We'll finish that off. Got more water to dig out. Down here, this is sulfur. I'm going to dismiss that. I'll dig that out probably. I might as well just do it. Where's my digger? Up there. Okay, so now that this is ready to go, I'm going to slowly work into this. The more I pick at it, the more it's going to explode, so I want to do it in waves. You can also create obstacles. Like if you hold in tab, I'm going to shrink this. If you hold in tab and then paint, you'll create like a wall. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Yep. Not good either. All right. We need to get both of our... They seem to really be focused over here. I'm going to have to do something about that. He's got... This level is annoying for this particular reason. I need more coil ships, but I don't have them. They didn't give them to me. All right. I dug out most of that. Let's get that out of there. Alright, this coil ship, see if, I bet you though, once I move this, they're going to target this. And I need these over here because that's my power. What I could do is possibly move these over here to the right, but, you know, so it goes. Thanks for the follow, Shavarath, I think. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to see some creeper fall in there. Again, we'll take care of that later. That's fine. We'll just bring our ships down. My main concern is just clearing this up to get this gem. We'll send a ship down there to clear that out. That's already dug. Alright, let's get that down there. Phantoms again. Those phantoms. I gotta get to them. I gotta get to... This thing is so annoying. I gotta get to that somehow. Maybe if I dig down this way and start at it from... I think that's the first thing I go after. In the previous run that I did this first and then the left one, and then I worked my way sort of counterclockwise. I think I'm going to bypass... because these walls are impregnable. You can't get into them without acid, I think. So, an acid is something you create by combining sulfur and water. So I think what I'm going to do is come down here and drop the acid down, clear this out, and just wipe out... this phantom emitter's got to go. So I think that's the route I'm going to take this time with it. Alright, I got the gem that was kind of hidden in there. Alright, how bad is it going to be? Okay, there's one there. Am I going to get it? Woof, okay, barely. Barely made it. And that creeper will sneak up on you. If you expose too much of it or give it too big of a berth to expand, it'll do exactly what it's doing right now. It'll create this huge wave. Let's get that back under control here. Alright, in the meantime, let's send this guy down, and we'll dig out, let's get whatever that is, and we'll dig down here, and then we'll dig across and dig all of this out. Because there's a ship called the Duster. What just happened there? Did I miss something? Something just happened. Did I miss a phantom? Like, something just spontaneously combusted over here, and I don't know what happened. That's okay. Oh, creeponium. There's creeponium down here. That's what it was. And when I dug at it, it just kind of just combusted. Well, so it goes. Let's move some ships down there. Deal with that. You know what happened? The creeponium from here ran down here, and when I dug that out, bad things. Oh, now, okay, this is bad. I'm gonna have to move these over here, I think. Whoa, we got all three of them somehow. I don't know how we did that. Okay. You can select multiple if you hold in shift and draw a selection box, and then multiple ships will be selected at that point. But I believe you have to do them one at a time. Oh, what just happened? Okay, so somehow, how did a hole get dug here? Was there acid here? Did acid get created somehow without me knowing it? I wonder if there was like a little bit of water and a little bit of sulfur that created acid, and when it came down here, it sort of burned through these walls. That's what I'm guessing, but now these guys have an outlet. These are little robots that will come out and start shooting at you. So I think I need to create like a perimeter here. Because now we've let the creeper kind of just out of its little cage. So we have to kind of hold the line there. All right, we need another cryon, and I would like to get down to this so I can start making anti-creeper. So let's get this dug out with our capital ship. And as we move our capital ship, unfortunately, we cannot send pixels or packets to where they need to go. So we have to be cautious about moving our mothership around too much. More phantoms. This is going to be rough trying to get in through here, I'm just saying. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, yeah. Retreat. That's going to hit something. Alright, that could have been much worse. Alright, we're going to dig down into that and create this ore miner. And that will start collecting the anti-creeper. We really need more coil ships. I hope the developer considers that for the release, because some of these levels are such a pain. Ooh, that was close. All right, move him out of there. Let's expand this out a bit. I may have bitten off more than I could chew by opening this up down here. On the plus side, once all of this stored creeper comes out, it should start to let up. It should start to let up over time, because creeper will become more and more dense when it's in an enclosed space like that, but as it spreads out, it will eventually sort of wind down. If you look at the number on the bottom, you'll see the number kind of going up and down, that blue bar. Oh, heck. See, yeah, one of those coil ships is not enough. Not enough. This, I think this level's going to be the death of me. It is, let me tell you. It is. It's this game. I got addicted to it when the original Creeper World was out, and that was like when Flash was still a thing, and I was hooked. Yeah, this is probably really bad. Let's see if I can get to this. Yes, okay, so I am now here. I now have 5,000 anti-creeper. Let's go ahead and just build that ship. Maybe this anti-creeper will help to push this back a bit. And I can't leave this unprotected, because if I do, then my income goes away. So I kind of have to leave that one ship over there. It's just, I hate being spread out like this. I really do. Alright, my anti-creeper is ready. My maker. So now we should have some anti-creep being thrown. There we go. So you'll see a little green sludge. That's the anti-creeper doing its thing. The game is not free. IXE will be releasing in early December. There is a demo though, so you can try it before you buy it. I don't know what the cost is going to be, but it is on Steam. I'm looking at my press email, and all I can see on here, I don't see a price. Typically, they don't include a price on these press emails, but it just says December 12th. Alright, let's continue trying to push this back. This is going to take a while, I think, to completely empty this out. In the meantime, we do have our anti-creeper there. I'm tempted to sort of bring everything over to the right, but if I leave this unprotected, that could be really dangerous. Let's push this down there. Or, no, let's put it back up there. Oh, maybe I should have left it down there. It targeted my ore miner thing, because of course it did. So now my supply of anti-creeper just kind of crapped the bed. We need to get a ship over there to sort of help with that. Let's bring our little ship over there. This is going to take some time. I mean, these levels are designed to be an uphill battle. They really are. And if there is a meta to it, I have yet to really figure it out. But it's just a matter of reducing how much of this comes out. Like once you get it to drain completely out, it'll be much more manageable. All right, we have to rebuild our ore miner thing and clear out the rest of this creeper. Oh, no, do not want to clean, no, do not dig that. We don't want more creeper. Not at this point. My goal was to come down here and take out this phantom emitter, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. I may abandon this in favor of coming over here, but I don't want two fronts at this point. I think I'm committed to being over here. What I could do is try and risk getting to this. Just letting this out a little bit, and then... Okay, got lucky there. If I can get to this... There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be an ongoing thing. Like, this is gonna take a while, I think. Let's go ahead and move this thing down here. We'll dig that out and get this closer. Not too close, but closer. And our goal is to kind of free this so I can get this upgrade gem and this tech module. Maybe something in there will help. We just have to inch ever so forward very slowly. Alright, we are slowly getting our anti-creeper back now that we've cleaned out the creeper from over there. That should help. Let's bring this directly above. Oh, no. You better come back over here. We may have dug out too much over here too quickly. Alright, where are these going? 2 there and 1 over there. Okay, that's fine. If they split it 2 and 1, I'm fine. If they shoot 3 in the same direction, then something is going to happen. Got nice little anti-creeper on top there, kind of giving that nice little protection layer. Doesn't last very long, but it does its thing. We freed the upgrade gem at least. We want to get to that tech module. And it looks like we're slowly but surely pushing this huge wave back. Again, it's going to be very slow going. Phantoms in 2 seconds. 1 there, 2. That's good. That's good. We need more ships. That's all there is to it. Now, one of the cool things I can do is if I can dig down here, there's something called Elysium. There's something super strong called Creeper Eater Liquid. This thing will eat up Creeper like no one's business. If I can convert the water and the sulfur that I have currently into acid and then use Elysium and acid together to make this Creeper Eater Liquid, that would solve a lot of my problems. Maybe like just dump it down here and get rid of a lot of that. But that means I would have to start digging over here to the left, which could be bad. I have to be very careful about how I do it. I just have to make sure I'm not digging out this rock. So I could do something like that if I could bring my digger over this way and just dig all of that out. We got... Oh, we got something. Unbelievable. Tycon class frigate. Awesome. There's 3 of them? I guess there is. Okay, so we need to get that one out of there, that one out of there, that one. Just back off. Let's get that frigate built. This one's pretty strong, which is good. It's one of the stronger ships. Oh, get that out of there. Oh, oh god. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. Get... Nope. Okay. I think we got that under control. Alright, with the frigate built, it should help us a bit in pushing that back. Okay, so we're now digging this out. We gotta make areas big enough for it, though. It needs to get in there and dig this out. Alright, 2 that way, 1 that way. I think I can manage that. Ooh, that was close. Nice. Okay, we have access to it. Let's go ahead and build this duster, I think it's called. And we need like a little cauldron to start making things. I think we'll designate, let's go ahead and build, this area is nice, that's fine. I'm gonna come over here because we need an area that can't be dug out, that we can start mixing things together. I'm gonna pause it so I can kind of show that off. So if I click on this guy, this is the duster. And I can choose which things to drop. I've got sand, wood, water, stone, pixelium, and sulfur. Water and sulfur make acid. So I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to click on the water. That'll light up. And I'm going to unpause it. Now I'm dropping the water there. Now I'm going to click on the sulfur. And these two will now mix to become acid. All right, I'm going to stop that. And now I can collect it. We probably want something over there to do that. What ship can we afford? I guess this guy's still digging out. Wow, we actually made some headway over here. I'm surprised. All right, let's move everything down. Now, getting over here is almost near impossible. We're going to spend some acid to dig right through the top, right down into that. Alright, and it looks like, oh my god, it sent a creeper thing over there to destroy my builder. So I got to rebuild my builder. Because of course. I'm going to build a ship down here to just sort of clean that out. Alright, builder is back. Let's come back over here with it. I dug out most of what I needed anyway. Let's come back over here and we'll just sort of collect all of this. So now I'm collecting the acid that I had made. Okay, I'll make more. There's that pixelium. I need to make pixelium and acid. So I'm going to put the pixelium together with this acid. And that should make that creeper material, or that anti-creeper, creeper eater material. All right, stop doing that. And I am now going to scoop that up. Can I park it next to this? I could. I just have to dig close enough to it to do that. So that's a good thought. The thing is, I need to get down here to the right, because I don't putting them over here to the left. I think they could still kind of shoot off to the right. I'd have to be super careful about that. I don't think it's small enough to get to that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if I can clear this out and then I can come down this way, that would be great. All right, so let's bring this guy down here. Dig that up. I should have the acid now. I'm gonna just burn right through the top of this so I can get at this and then get it, because no ship is gonna fit over here to the right safely anyway. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and release the acid. I've got 400 of it. And the acid should burn right through that. It did. Okay, that's enough. Not too much. I want to save some acid for later. But now there's a hole here, and I have access to getting in here. Let's get some anti-creeper in there. And while I'm at it, we could experiment with the creeper eater liquid. I'm just going to drop a little bit. And it sort of collects on the bottom here, but over time it will kind of just eat up the creeper that's down there. So it's a quick way of getting all of this sort of taken away. All right, we are making some headway. Let's move a smaller ship or two in there, hopefully safely. These robots are going to be a problem. Okay, 1 there, 2 there. I think we're okay. Good. How are we doing down here? Oh, nice. Okay. I need something done. Okay, this digger is not doing anything right now. I'm going to come back down here and dig the rest of that out. Every little bit's going to help. And in preparation for taking out this emitter, I'm going to start work on this nullifier. You can charge that up away from combat and then just bring it in when you're ready, which is nice. Hopefully that's enough. Alright, that's one. And then we just clean this up, and then we'll park, like you said. Oh. Nice try. I saw that coming. I saw that coming this time. Nice try. Oh, sneaky. Alright. So now, let's just clean this up. Get some ships down here to clean up this excess. Now this IXE core will kind of just spin around for a while until the rest of them are captured. So they don't do anything other than just kind of bounce around. So no big deal there. Okay, now that we've dug that out, let's get our coil ship down there. And the other coils. We got 7, I don't know if 17 seconds is going to be fast enough. Well, that one made it. Will this one make it? No, probably not. Oh! I think one was aimed right at the coil ship, which means that that one is going to go unopposed, probably to this ship here. We'll move it out of the way, and then we'll just wipe it out. Our idiot creeper maker, anti-creeper maker, committed suicide and jumped over the left. So I got to move my ore miner to pick this up and then eventually make its way down here. What a moron. But now I'm kind of blocked. I have to dig this out. I have to get out of here. It's kind of blocking everything. And that's bad because this needs charged. Without energy, this thing won't do anything. So this thing is actually blocking. That's awful. So the thing that's actually helping me isn't actually serving to work against me right now. Alright, there we go. The path is open, so it should get through now, these little packets. Alright, good enough. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so now that we've got that taken care of, we can go to work on the rest of this. Now, what I could do is wall this off. Let's see if that will do the trick, so I can move everyone over here to the left and work on this. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and start brewing some more of that Elysium or whatever. Alright, to do that we need acid, and acid is water and sulfur. Let's just start with that. Okay. Pick that up. So it can actually go right through the wall. It's actually like hitting the wall and blow. Okay, so that's not, walling this off is just not going to work. So we need to keep a couple of ships here to maintain this perimeter. I'm going to select these guys and move them over here. We'll prep this area. Get this guy there. And we'll start digging down here and getting this gem. I'm just going to cancel that because this is not doing anything. It's just wasting energy at that point. All right, let's dig into this and hope we don't dig too much too quickly. Alright, we're still holding the line over here, which is good. Almost got the upgrade gem. And I think we got it. Alright, our coil ships are still doing their job down here. Good. Alright, we got the upgrade gem. We're at 80%. And again, for those who missed it, it seems like the developer changed the whole system. Rather than pick a particular thing to upgrade, you now just get a flat bonus across the board, which is kind of cool. Alright, so the next step, I think, is to take out this thing here. My concern is that when I open this up, these robots might actually come up this way. So I kind of want to, like, destroy this before I get into those other two. I kind of want to work on one front rather than multiple fronts. So, how am I going to do that? I want to keep my cauldron where it is, up here. There's also a tiny cauldron here I can work with for mixing stuff. So let's get this digger down here. I'm going to dig straight down into this, I think. Move these guys over. And let's see if we can get more of that creeper eater liquid. And again, that's a combination of acid and that pixelium. All right, let's see how that works. We're going to dig that up. And I call this the cauldron because stone can't be dug out accidentally. So it's a nice place to mix things together without worrying about the whole, area. All right, so I'm going to bring this duster over. We'll use our acid and dig straight through. So, Idly, when you rename, you do realize I probably can't rename anything in this, right? How about, all right, you can call, what would you like to call? Pick a ship and call it what you want, I guess. I guess. All right, so I'm going to burn right through it. What would you like the creep to be called? And we burned right through it. And now the enemies may be coming up this way, which isn't terrible. We can now bring this guy around. Let's go ahead and dig this out a little bit. The pink crap, the pink on the bottom left is called anti-creeper. That will, as you collect that with your miner, that fills up this blue bar on the very top, the AC store. This ship uses that ammo to create anti-creeper, which is good against the creeper because it's anti-creeper. It's just weak against other ships like this robot. Anti-idly. So that means the blue stuff is called idly then. I'm just saying. This may have been a bad idea. This poor ship. Alright, I'm going to drop some of this pixelium here. Oh no, not pixelium. I wanted the other stuff. Can we dig that out? Oh, I think we just dug out other things. Okay, that's fine. Let's drop the creeper eater. And that should... So the creeper eater is now settling on the bottom here, and that little purple stuff, it will eat this creeper as it goes onto it, which will help us out. I'm going to go ahead and start digging this out. And we need to kill this thing for sure. And whatever this is. Info? Oh, that's an info cache. It's actually a good thing. Let's go ahead and build this nullifier. We'll charge it up, move it next door. Take this thing out finally. The nice thing about this creeper eater, we can pick it back up and use it somewhere else. So as long as it's not used up in the process. Alright, that looks to be fully charged. We'll move that over here. Ah! Stupid ship came out and hit it. I don't know if that's gonna work. Can we move it slightly back? Yeah, this is not gonna work. The ships are spawning too fast. I need to get more ships over here to take care of that. Maybe I can sneak it in there. There we go. Thank gosh, that thing was so annoying. Coil guns are still doing their thing. That's good. Alright, let's dig all this out. We'll pick up this Creeper Eater liquid. And all that remains to be done now is getting this IXE core, and getting rid of this phantom emitter down here. We could probably just dig this out then. I gotta be careful though. Creeper is bleeding through this and this into this chamber. So we'll just have to be careful about how we go about doing this. Let's use the acid and dig straight down, and then we'll drop our Creeper Eater down there. Alright, acid, burn through that, and then the Creeper Eater. Just drop it down there. Alright, not all of it, we need some in reserve. But that should help with some of this. Oh my god, look how quickly it just ate all of that. Alright, let's go ahead and get our nullifier going. That Creeper Eater liquid is very powerful. Well, let's get down there and make sure the creeper doesn't build back up. Alright, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and mix some more of this Creeper Eater. So, again, we want water and sulfur to get to acid. And then using the acid and the Elysium, that makes our Creeper Eater. Although we're almost out of that Elysium, so we gotta be careful. But this should be enough, hopefully. Okay, how are we doing? Let's get that one over there, and that one over there. Alright, nice. We'll dig up what we didn't use. Hopefully there's some surviving Creeper Eater liquid. And how are we going to get at these things? I'm thinking maybe we come at it from the top. We'll bring some of these guys up here. We'll dig right down into it, just like the other ones. We'll leave these here to protect this chamber. These guys aren't needed anymore. I mean, in theory, I can just get rid of them, but... just leave them. Okay, I'm going to drop acid. And now the Creeper Eater liquid. And that should start doing its thing here soon, hopefully. We'll drop a little bit more. Oh boy, okay, alright. Yeah, we released the Kraken. Let's get that out of there. We may need some reinforcements over here. Okay, alright. Okay. We survived that initial wave, so we should be okay. Now it's kind of dying down. Creeper Eater's doing its thing. Nullifier. Alright, and if there's any of that Creeper Eater liquid left, we'll go ahead and just scoop it up. There may not be. Alright, 1 to go. We've got pretty much everything else on the map taken care of. Let's just get these guys down here. Alright, dug that out. Where's my... Oh, there it is. I couldn't find it. The duster. Alright, do I have enough acid? I've got 137. That should be plenty. And I might as well just dump the remainder of this Creeper Eater liquid right in there. So we got the acid, dig the hole, and then just dump the rest of it in there. Although now it just went straight through, and that's fine, so as long as I get this thing. And this poor ship is just doomed. I'm so sorry, little ship. I'm so sorry. It wasn't my fault. It was, but it wasn't. And my poor miner. Yes. Comic relief. As long as we get this emitter, I don't really care. Oh, the poor coil ship. Can I save you? No. It's not going to happen. The nice thing, though, is that with the hole on the bottom, all this creeper's getting out of here, leaving the emitter to fend for itself, which is good for me because I can just swing in there and just destroy it. And I think once you get all the emitters, you technically don't have to get the rest of the creeper on the level. Because it's assumed that you would just get them anyway. Alright, emitters are all destroyed, and all that's left is to get this last IXE core. We did, and there we go. So that actually took me longer this time, 1 hour and 7 minutes compared to the 56 minutes. I went counterclockwise. This time I went clockwise, so counterclockwise seems to be the better thing. So exit. And that's just one level. Keep in mind that was one of, like, I think mid-levels. That was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the 9th level. And again, each level will introduce you, they're kind of like tutorials, they kind of introduce you to different concepts as you go. And again, you also unlock more ships in your fleet as you go as well. And again, just as a reminder, there are other game modes that are available. There's an editor, you can play other maps that other people have created. So I intend to play this more for sure, but for right now I'm going to take a break. So everyone, thanks for watching. For those of you that came in halfway, I'll upload this to my YouTube channel so that you can watch it later. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.